Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and this is the daily scan for Thursday, December 6th, 2012. Well, for those of you who don't know, how about that Apple? Even more bearish than that. Unbelievable. It was quite a day for them. I don't want to shock you, but I changed the motif. And we are now dark. You can see how the candles just pop out and all the indicators just pop out. And a little bit easier to look at, I guess, in a well-lit room. But in the dark, I think the white motif is a little bit better to look at, but enough about colors. I'm not an interior decorator or anything. Look at this Apple candle, though. Wow. Opened up, hardly any wick above that, closed at the low. And here it is on the daily. This is pretty incredible. And overnight, it's also been down. It's down another buck or so right now. Quite a day for Apple. And for anybody who has ever tried to, or does day trade, especially day trade options, which is a very viable thing, and I may be talking about that more in the future, it would have been a very profitable day on Apple if you had the right direction. All right, so enough about that. Let's review where we are with our open positions. Speaking of open, I did, as you know, if you remember, have a bull put credit spread on Apple, and the alert went off pretty close to after the opening. I managed to get out. It was only like $123 loss on it. I don't think it's going to be coming back. It didn't, the price action on Apple was just, it's not coming back before Friday, so I bailed on it. But the rest of the positions are still doing okay. And we have a regular December expiration on CF, and CRM is also a regular December expiration. Google is a December expiration, and MasterCard also is December. So we got plenty of times to let these work. And except for the NASDAQ, the rest of the indexes did pretty good yesterday. Most of them closed up. NASDAQ was down, of course, dragged by Apple. And it's just the way it is sometimes. Let's take a look at our profit tent portfolio. We are still down on our condors, $143, but if we were to split it out by month, I believe that, and let's just take a look at that, just for fun. Let's see here, we will hide any simulations that might be out there, bring up the entire portfolio, weighted on SPY, take out our insurance policy here, and then let's just kind of zoom in here a little bit. So we are at, actually on that alone, we're at $417 with a possible, 900 and some dollars on that portfolio. What else is in here? RUT, we have RUT in here. So let's just take a look at, go to single symbol, let's just take a look at RUT. Can't get much better than that from a delta perspective, so we are sitting right in the middle. Probabilities are looking good on both ends. This is one standard deviation. We're looking good there on the Qs. Let's take out January. See if we're looking okay. On December, And that we are. Where's this coming from? There's something in there. Let's see, these are all December, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a January there. Let's take that out there. We're at 89. Yeah, that's all right. You know, this is the Nasdaq, and Apple's hitting it pretty hard, but we're still okay. Looking at a probability date, one standard deviation in here, we should end up pretty good. Out of a 729, we're at 561. So we're just going to hang in there on that one. So we're looking good. If you want to turn all these back on, you just uncheck and then check it again. It turns everything back on. We'll go back to show all. We'll go back to Apple. Let's go back to this account. Alright, now let's take a look at futures are pointing to a slightly higher open. I'm going to take a look at gold, drop below 1700. Again, I guess you might say. Gold is struggling. And all the commercials out on TV and even on the radio telling you to buy gold, well, you know, you can try to time it, but if you want to hold gold, just go out and get it. You know, if you want to hold the metal itself, just go out and get it. Don't try to time it. Let's take a look at silver. I have some interest in silver. Also, you can come up anytime now. There we go. And yes, silver could be better. And we're zoomed out. We have here 1 year. It could be better, but I don't see anything shocking here. It's holding above the 50, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Natural gas, soybeans up, corn is down, dollar is still kind of, let's take a look at the dollar right quick. A little slow this morning. Dollar's down a little bit right now. It looks like it's got a bounce going on here. Yeah, looking for some sort of obvious support point here, but I'm not seeing any. I don't really know what this means anyway. I just want to look to see if there's something where it's like breaking down or going crazy, and that's not really doing either. But here in the US, heck, we might be going over the cliff. Who knows? Alright, so let's take a look at the A+ list, and we'll match that up against what positions we have. We looked at Apple already. Let's take a look at Amazon. Downtrend. We're up here. Uptrend over there. No entry on long term. Uptrend above the 80. No entry. Too flat over here in the short term. Baidu is having a really hard time. It's not doing well at all. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just, maybe it was overvalued, I'm not sure. Or maybe over in China, maybe they're censoring more or something, I have no idea. But it's not doing very well. The Google of China is not doing well. CF Chipotle. Let's take a look at Chipotle. We were in that one a while back. It's looking like Iron Condor might be something I might consider. I'm going to take a look at that today. There's no momentum down here. We're just kind of wallowing around in between the 2080 mark here on the stochastic. There's nothing, probably nothing coming up in the future. They had their earnings back here in October, so we may have some time. We might want to look at an iron. Let's take a look at an iron, and then we'll just call it a day after we do that. And some people like to use the trade tab. I just have fallen in love with the analyze tab, and that way I don't have to go through the extra effort and say, oh, I want to analyze this trade. It's already analyzing it. So if we were to pick, say at a 20 delta, so let's sell an iron condor. And 280 is the delta of 20 and 250. So on the put side, we would want to go 250. Oops, can't see it. On the put side, here, let's do it this way. Let's do two verticals. That's 72 cents for that one, and this one at 250. That's 77 cents. So that is $1.49 with $500 in risk. All right, so if we're at, let's do this. With a risk profile, change our date to expiration date here. A little bit outside the standard deviation, but let's do this. Let's set slices to the chart, and we can see here where this one came in here. And let's clear everything here. Delete all drawings, and we'll go back to the Analyze tab. Set slices to the chart. Why is it giving me, oh, I know why. Because it's two verticals. Alright, so just get rid of this line here. This is well within the, what I would consider its current price range. Definitely well within it. So appears to be a pretty easy $147 currently. And if we advance a day here, and we go out, let's go out to, say, the Monday before expiration, anywhere this white line would be your profit at that time. It's pretty steep white line here, but it's pretty steep iron also, and you might want to spread your strikes out a little bit. You might want to do this one, say, at 290, and I can't see it. I can't adjust it with the screen here. Let me see. Right now we can get it. And the put we'll put at 240. Okay, now we're talking $247. Let's go back here to the 22nd and reset these parameters. So, and that actually looks a little bit better. That's $1,000 risk to make 247. So that's, like 1 to 4 or 4 to 1 risk reward. That's not too bad. Might consider that for today. I'm going to put an alert on this. You've all seen me put alerts on. You know how to do it. I'm not going to go through that now and waste time. I'm going to end this video. So I will be looking at Chipotle to do an iron condor today. And that's it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.